Nah, we're going straight in. This thing.
We're
needs
going
to
straight
die.
in. Raw dog.
It needs to die.
It needs to die. This is what was said a month ago, was it?
This seems
Needs
pretty
to
easy,
die.
guys.
Yeah, what idiot said that?
Yeah, who was that guy?
Yeah, Gag. Yeah.
Don't look at me.
Oh, food check.
You put the emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Pumpkin potage. Alright, Tweety Bird. It's over for you now.
If I had the least bit of trust in Pug, could have gotten it. Could have got my piece already.
God.
I wasn't gonna waste a whole day doing this shit though. Why do I have so many fucking buffs? What the fuck is happening?
You're welcome.
It's great. Keep it going.
Full bars filled.
A couple of, I think it was last week, I looked up a proper way to do this as Sage, and I think I got it down. Output as much damage as I can.
Right.
Unfortunately, I'm not recording anything, so because I forgot.
Oops.
Don't worry, I'm always recording.
He watches me when I sleep.
Mr. Sandman.
Bring me a dream.
I've ever seen.
Andrew's sisters. Hello?
Hi.
Welcome to Kmart.
My mom used to work at a Kmart.
Our Kmart was replaced with a school building.
I don't have my spice cabinet open today.
Oop, left. I got the res.
Son of a bitch.
Robot house.
Oh, that was scary.
That is scary. Oh no. Oh geez, Rick.
You son of a bitch, I bet.
Oops.
Quite hold my hand, scary.
You're scary.
Oh my god, buffs just left and right. Yes, please.
I would like buffs, please.
Who am I touching? I cannot tell. Rest.
Alright. It happened again.
You do.
We can do it. Let's just be smart. This guy's gonna die first. Oh, okay, we got it.
Flexing. Just
Woohoo! Did it again.
nice save, everybody. Excellent work.
DPS boost.
I'm in fire. That is where I get my most DPS.
Oh, I did my thing too early. Oops.
Tethers incoming.
See poopsies.
Here's out. It's gonna be a spread.
Nice. Oh, Jesus. Wrong button. Wrong button.
No.
I got it. I got it. Oh, but you don't.
Pump.
I went to go cast regen, and all of a sudden my fishing log came up. It's like, raw!
Can't fish here.
So have you learned your lesson then?
That's not how dive is supposed to work.
Our problem isn't DPS. Our problem is people dying or getting hit by damage downs.
But I don't know how to read.
And get your shit together!
Put it all in a backpack. And I forgot the rest of that quote.
What about a backpack?
Backpack.
It's a Rick and Morty thing, and I forget how the whole line goes.
What? I should know that then. What the fuck?
It's all melee cards this time.
Fuck.
Biggin.
Higgins.
The right.
Like the new markers, it helps me center it better.
Bilbo Biggins.
Now you get a card.
Thank you.
Um.
Tethers.
A lot of melee cards.
Evil melee cards.
Biggin. Left.
Okay, I'll take it.
Oh, thanks.
No complaints
You
there.
take that.
Fire plan. Oh, that was a waste. Oh well. Groups.
I go.
What have you done to me?
Everything.
Ah, you get 2 cards.
My hero.
Ah, perfectly timed.
That was amazing.
Perfectly balanced.
Hard. I see what you did there. Bill gets a card. And the center for heals. Everybody gets a DPS boost.
DPS boost.
I gets another card.
Another card. I have the power.
Incoming tethers.
Ooh. Noise.
Fountains of fire.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Jeez.
Tether time.
Oh, Coit, that was mine.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
You go right, I go left.
But I was dead and I came in from the opposite side.
I can't fix that one. Ooh.
Oh.
That's the one that goes off first.
Yeah, I didn't see. Crap.
A
Scatter.
spread.
I'm just gonna stay right where I'm at.
Shit, sorry, Shara. I think I clipped you. God damn it.
If you clip somebody, you would be dead too, which you are. So yeah.
Yeah, I think I clipped Shara. It was like by 1 pixel. Oh.
I was way too late.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Death. I just realized I had game audio muted. Oops.
Nasty sunburn.
So, how did I die there? Because, like, I'm going in, right, to the left when the pizza goes off. And apparently I'm still taking damage? Like, does it have, like, a 2 or 3 second amount of damage? Like, it's like a wave of fire instead of just a one shot? Like,
We are all stacked together. Were the point just now where everybody died?
no. I'm talking about when I
Okay.
first died. Pizzas.
Jesus, I don't know.
It's like-
Once the
Instead of pizza,
makes
they
no
moved
sense.
left and got hit by the second one that went off instead of going right into the safe spot.
So
There you have
don't. So after the second one went off, I moved left. So that's
Yeah.
not a safe spot? What do you mean?
Okay, so we were standing in a third slice, right?
Yeah.
You moved into a second set that went off, so you moved in time for that to hit you.
On my screen, it went off already. So that, when does the actual damage come in then? You can't go into one that just gets blown up. Is that it? You have to go to one that
I mean,
gets
you
blown
can.
up
I
in
do.
thirds.
Are you able to see the orange telegraph? Not the fire, but the orange telegraph.
The telegraph goes away, and then I move, and then I get hit.
Okay.
So I'm at a loss.
Because the timing on it is a little weird. It's not exactly with the way that it looks when the slices disappear. You have to be like right on top of it as soon as that orange goes away.
I think it's a latency issue then, because I'm definitely doing it on my end. So I'm gonna try to go into
There's
the
a couple
first.
of lags in this afternoon. No, it's a server issue or not.
It's like reminiscent of Titan Plumes, if you guys remember that when it first came out.
Yes, it is. Kind of similar. As far as timing goes.
Yeah, and it's mirrored, so I don't like. So we should probably rotate safe instead of.
Wow.
You have a friend.
I do.
Turtle Hawk.
Me? Friends? Come on now.
You have an associate, okay. Oh, it's Gomez. Gomez watching.
Gomez, stop watching. I suck.
He's here to watch you die.
We'll have a potato count, now we'll have a gill count.
The solar card, please. When I don't need it anymore.
The universe is here to fuck us tonight. Can't exactly bend over now.
And not that kind. I appreciate the effort. I got mine. Oh, that's a wall. Up.
Why you always orange?
I got Argon.
I stood still. I figured that was the safest thing to do.
Fruits.
I did a quake. I was one step ahead. I was already positioned for the fledglings. And yep, there it goes. Go. Go ahead.
Shy of the buff.
Shy surprise. Melee up front?
Ooh, shit.
What is that? Slice of the game.
Are we doing something wrong?
Look like everyone's in the right spot.
Right? I can't
Maybe
see.
a little too close to the boss.
I don't know. Guy's not dead, so it's a little sus.
Because I'm the debater.
It's the
Yeah.
masturbator.
Guy baits the conal from that tornado,
Mm-hmm.
and we're supposed to get one of the cones from the bird, and then the other 4 are supposed to go towards the tanks that are involved. But I'm guessing maybe if a melee was standing closer to the boss, maybe we got hit with 2. I don't know.
Mine hit me just fine, so.
Who? Rafe or Koi, were you standing with us with the melee? And
Nope.
wherever else?
No, they were supposed to be with their tethers.
They were? I have no idea, man.
I even maxed melee as far as I could.
Might just be a little too close to the boss on our side.
Well, Koi,
Take that.
we don't have to be max melee.
I could hold my feint for that part. I don't even know if that helps at all, but
It's not a physical.
This bitch be doing magic. Unless flames are physical now.
fucking arch.
Magical.
Food buff if you need it.
I've been using my potions now that I got like so much from last time I did Savage.
location yet. And
It's a waste of what
I got 157 to waste. It's been sitting there for a year.
I had 200. I fucking burned through that shit so quick.
Right.
Oh my god, your thing saved me, Naka.
We're trying.
It saved me.
Heal, you're gonna die, you're gonna die, you're gonna die. Oh, thank God for
Trying to distract me right now. This is not the time. Ten.
Son of a bitch.
What the fuck? Why? Dang, I'm staying.
Oh dear, I'm coming in for the rest. Arrows go in. Oh, they killed me. Why? Maybe a stack. Whew.
Sorry, Koi. I thought I was before you on my screen, so I just went all the way to the end.
No, I always go out because the DPS tend to squirrel in.
I'm not just any DPS.
But you are a melee.
That's true.
Alright, before we pull, everybody, take a second, deep breath, hold it, think about what you messed up, release breath, now, questions or concerns?
There was orange circles where there shouldn't have been.
Yeah, I fucked that up because my brain didn't connect the hey, move there already.
Okay.
Okay,
Of course.
You gotta stand behind the number, not on the number when you only have a 1. Somebody was standing on the square. For a death toll.
And yours was a 1 debuff, right?
Yeah, I was the one that stood on the square.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you would have been just 2 steps back, I think you would have been fine.
Yeah, that didn't hit me until I was on the ground. That might have actually been the first time I got a 1, not gonna lie. I got my 2s and 4s down.
If you get a 1, just back straight up.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yes, this bird. This bird. We are so close. Yeah, we're kind of stuck on it too. We're getting to enrage though. Kill it. Left. Fire's on the water. Dude, not mad. Fire him. Hit him. That. Take care of your breath being in it for a second. That's right. Not happy with that.
Ooh, I accidentally changed one of my hotbars. It's a little pain. other side.
Take that, you fucking bitch.
Alright, so after the big ball appears, we're gonna move with the tanks in melee to A and the healers and DPS to C, and then we're gonna stay stacked or spread from there. Alright, move now. And then spread. Side, side, side.
Yeah, I got animation locked.
Yeah, I got
just
you.
tried to cancel.
Got everyone healed.
Real hard. We picked up off of these leaves.
Why do my buttons not fucking work? I hit for both.
Green breeze coming in.
Right.
TPS. Fuck you, bitch!
Skin of the fucking teeth, my god!
Literally, skin of the teeth.
God damn. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
And we gotta do that more times.
Congrats on your year. I don't need any of this shit.
I don't even remember what I need now. I need to look at the...
Oh, I should
Looking it up.
have fucking robber and
Alright.
I don't need either of those.
Guy needs pants!
That's the Roborant that's to augment when you get the weapon.
Alright.
Pants.
In.
Shara.
Guy.
Gil. I've never updated the spreadsheet for you, so I don't know regarding pants.
What'd you get, Gag?
6.
I got a 96.
Fuck.
On pants.
Shara, you've already gotten all your twines you needed, right?
I use augmented radiance for pants, so I don't need those pants.
Okay, so in that case, Gin, Shara, Guy, for pants. You've got all of your twines. Twines are free for all. And Robert free for all.
Nothing.
So
Roborant is the
Ooh,
augment.
it's time. Party.
That is one that's the augment, the left side.
Nakra got Robert.
Oh, did I? Woo!
Yes, you did.
Oh, thank you for the clip, Celine. I like hurt my jaw yelling.
I got the twine.
Twines are free for all at this point.
Oh,
And Gin got pants.
Thank you.
Upgrading.
bro. I have been waiting for this moment.
Going in. Oh.
Literally skin to the teeth.
You know, when the thing went to black, I thought we died.
Oh, so did I. The But then my husband was watching and the chat box started scrolling. He's like, no, y'all didn't die.
Yeah, that's the only thing that told me that we cleared, because I thought we were seriously dying at 0.1%, and then here it went, off the screen.
Man.
Oh, my face. Ooh.
I know it like gets all flushed and stuff when you're like all like.
No kidding. My face is hot, my jaw hurts from yelling, everything else is still tense.
You can check how you did in the newly created channel.
Man, mine's so bad because I just couldn't focus on DPS.
Decompress, Coit. Decompress.
Oh,
Huh.
But healing this as Sage is pretty straightforwardly easy when you get your stuff correctly.
Better
Stop
than I
letting us
thought I
die.
was gonna do.
Because
Much
like,
better than I thought I was gonna do.
yeah, I saved my shields, the big ones, for when I get that boost from the fountains, and we kind of like last through that big burst of savage fucking damage. Put out most of my DPS. Bum, bum, ba, bum.
Nice healed Parskin. 95.
Wait, was that good?
95th percentile in healing. 42% was over. Yeah, 42% of your heals were over. I
Wait.
parsed green for healing.
Wouldn't my shields applying to everyone even though they're full overhealing? Does that count or no?
Not sure.
I'm drinking Celine. I'm
Because
drinking.
I was adding a lot of heals throughout that.
I think it's just whatever percentage you heal that's higher than somebody's health or whatever. So if
My,
you crit when we all need like a medium-sized heal. Kind of thing.
Next up, Etheric Clammus will take the Aether drain from the Bloodrake players and funnel it into his
I'm
Clammus,
gonna need a
which
second
in
of that.
regular English basically means he's saving it for later. This is followed by a second Bloodrake.
I was, like,
cast.
falling
Again,
asleep
the
in
group
that
of
fight.
affected players is random, and you'll need to keep an eye on
Called
whose
Sugar
actions
Crash.
will come into play very
Yeah, I
soon.
told
The
you it was
boss
gonna
will cast
happen.
directors below, and 4 players
I did
will
not
be
sleep
targeted
last
by
night.
roll call debuffs. These debuffs can be transferred to nearby players that are not already affected by the same debuff. After transferring, players will be immune to picking up the debuff for 10 seconds. Immediately after, the boss will also cast Inversive Clammus, using the stored Aether from earlier to create 4 tethers that
I was
spawn on
legitimately
players.
upset, but now I
These
feel
tethers
better.
must be picked up by the appropriate players and spread away from others. Determining who needs to take the roll call debuffs and who needs to handle the tethers all goes back to the 2 Bloodrake casts and who was targeted for each. The group of players targeted by the first Bloodrake becomes vulnerable to the tether mechanic and will die if they take it. The group of players targeted by the second Bloodrake becomes
Now
vulnerable
can
to
spend
the roll
2
call
hours
debuff
and
and
4
die if they are afflicted
learning
with
that
debuff
for
at the end of
today.
its duration.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at the guide for it right now.
I'm gonna be looking
Yeah,
at that in a
I feel you,
second.
Coit, and I do apologize because I know for a fact there were a number of moments where I was on the opposite side of normal because nerves were completely overkill right now.
Since
I think
all of us
everyone
have
was,
longer
like-
memories, we use the macro that
I think
reminds us what
everyone
to do
was-
as soon as each
I was sweating.
Well, not just that last pull, but just period after last night's single digit percent. I think everyone was on edge.
We were ready for it to die.
When we got a stack marker during the black tornado, my nerves fucking shot up. And then when 3 people died after,
You just like faded away.
He's flying away.
my heart dropped when people died after the fucking glory bloom.
each Bloodrake cast cast occurs. Then,
I'm
the
talking
boss
to the
has
wrong
to
person to
rise below.
upgrade.
We quickly reference our chat macro to remind us who needs to take what. To avoid confusion and pass roll call debuffs in a controlled manner, we make the tank and healer groups stay put in assigned positions around the front of the boss. Damage dealers will then either drop off or pick up the debuff by running to those players as necessary. Once all of the debuffs are on the appropriate group, the raid can prepare for the incoming tethers. Each group can then stack together in either the front of the boss or behind to prepare for the tethers. Since tether transfers can get really wacky when they're spread all over the place, we have the tanks and healers stack in the front of the boss while the damage dealers stack behind. The group that needs to grab the tethers will then move together, swooping through at the same time and in the same direction. This controlled swoop train ensures that no wacky tether business happens.
I love MTQ. God, I love her.
Once all 4 players have picked up their tethers, they can spread apart to avoid overlap. The boss will then cast another decolation and deal raid-wide damage. Elegant Evisceration is a 2-hit tank buster that will target the primary target with massive damage and debuffs. One tank can take both hits with
Alright.
immunity. Otherwise, a tank
My
swap with regular
Augmented
debuffs.
Radiance Gloves
Next
of
up,
Healing.
the boss will cast Setting the Scene,
Let's
creating
go.
4 quadrants of elements in a random pattern. Depending on
I
your
am
group's
now up
preferences, you may want
to
move the
599.
where the floor panels come out, or wait to try to move them after you see what pattern you get. In our first clear, we chose to move to the edge before we saw the floor panels, which helped our uptime, but sometimes had us dealing with some pretty difficult combos. If you want an easier time with potentially slightly less uptime, you can pull the boss to the edge of the arena in between the water and fire panels. The boss will then cast Pin X, which will activate each quadrant in turn. While there is a tiny bit of randomness here, either the lightning or water panel will always activate first. Players
That's
will
actually the
have to be ready
first
to
time I
use
cleared
the proximity damage of lightning,
third
or knock out
raid
the enemy or creep
of
attack
Savage.
in the center for
A
the water
gatekeeper.
knockback. On Savage, when a panel is
Yeah, I
active,
couldn't beat
players
the-
must also ensure they are not standing inside
The
quadrant
fucking
during
Shadow
this
Dog. I
or they will
couldn't
take
beat
high
the
damage
fucking
debuffs and probably die
Ifrit
to
Garuda.
survive.
Couldn't.
The first panel
Shadow
will
Dog
be
was
immediately followed by either
Oh, never mind. Well, I definitely didn't get to 3 on that then. Couldn't get past
Litany,
2.
Litany was 3. That was the passing gunbreaker.
Oh, I really wanted to do that. Really wanted to.
It was a challenge. It was fun. To me, 3 was more fun than 2, but 3 was a little more precise than 2.
Yeah, I would have
In that
rather
year.
deal. I would have rather deal with 3. I really
part
like to fight.
Biggest part about 3, you had to coordinate with the group. Like, you had to be accountable for yourself and
spread or find
know
a
what the
stack.
group
If
was
it's
going to.
poison, players will need to immediately spread after the first panel attack to avoid death. If it's stack, players will need to split into 2 groups and stand on their assigned healer to share the incoming damage. The handling of the spread or stack mechanic will happen within the physical limitations imposed by the lightning proximity.
Oh yeah, how
and
mu-
the water knockback.
how much
Players
time
will
was
need
left
to
on the
practice
clock?
before they learn how to move properly as
Um,
a group or around
about
water. This
an
is
hour
one
and a
of the
half.
hardest things to figure out on this boss,
Not-
so don't
not
get discouraged.
our raid
Once
time
second
clock,
panel is
the
finished,
instance
third
clock.
panel will go active.
Oh,
As
I
always,
don't
it'll
know.
always be the lightning or water quadrant,
No
whichever
idea.
one didn't get activated first. The boss will also jump to the center and begin to cast a shift attack in a random cardinal direction. Players will have to pay close attention to his cape or sword during this time to identify what kind of attack is incoming. If the sword is glowing, players can expect a wide cleave attack from the pillar at the cardinal point indicated by the cast. If the cape is glowing, players can expect a knockback from the pillar at the indicated cardinal point. Players will have to adjust for this cardinal shift attack while also adjusting for the lightning or water quadrant explosion. Once the shift attack goes off, players will have a few seconds to adjust for the shared fire or spread poison quadrant, whichever panel hasn't exploded yet. Next up,
Ooh,
the
I'm
boss
gonna
will turn
rewind and watch that
center
again.
and begin to cast a shift attack in a random cardinal direction. Players will have to pay close attention to his cape or sword during this time to identify what kind of attack is incoming. If the sword is glowing, players can expect a wide cleave attack from the pillar at the cardinal point indicated by the cast. If the
Damn,
cape
it's only
is
10
glowing,
minutes
players can expect a
for the
knockback
video.
from the pillar at the indicated cardinal.
Is it part 1?
Yes, it says part 1.
Oh, that's why.
I'm not sure if she's got like part 2 linked in here or not.
I like that keyboard.
More tethers.
Much more tethers. Plus tethers with towers.
Point. Players will have to adjust for this cardinal shift attack.
It's
while
about to
also
get
adjusting
fun,
for
boys
the
and
roll
girls.
water quadrant explosion.
So how do you turn
And
this
everything in
into
between.
Players will have to pay close attention to his cape.
Oh, because the cast bar says it's southerly shift.
You gotta read.
Ooh. Okay, so it's not just the direction of the sword and cape.
It's not just the direction, it's also you have to read and see which one is glowing.
I see that because I was understanding the glowy part, and I was thinking, okay, well, if the cape is glowing and it's pointing such a way, you're gonna get knocked back from that direction. No, it doesn't matter which way it's pointing. You have to pay attention to the cast bar. Oh,
Yes.
oof, oof.
Cape or sword during this time to identify what kind of attack is incoming. If the sword is glowing, players can expect a wide cleave attack from the pillar at the cardinal point indicated by the cast. If the cape is glowing, players can expect a knockback from the pillar at the indicated cardinal point. Players will have to adjust
At
for
least
this
the cleave
cardinal
looks
shift
like it's the
attack
same
while
degree.
also adjusting for the lightning or water quadrant explosion.
Yeah.
Once the shift attack
still
goes
very
off,
wide.
players will have a few seconds to adjust for the shared fire or spread
But it's
poison
not wider.
whichever panel hasn't exploded yet. Next up, the boss
Although
will
we
target the main tank
are
with
gonna have to
elegant
figure out
evisceration.
Wait, was there
Who's on what side?
an
tells us
element
some
going
stacks.
off at the same time?
Oh.
The knockback from the pillar at the indicated cardinal point.
Oh,
Players will have to adjust
this
for the
tether
cardinal
shit,
shift
holy
attack
shit.
while also adjusting for the lightning or
Oh
water
god,
quadrant
yeah, because
explosion.
fire
Once
is
the
going
shift
off
attack
at the
goes
same
off, players will have a few seconds to adjust for the shared fire or spread poison quadrant.
I will
whichever
not
panel
retain
hasn't
any of
exploded
this
yet.
until we
Next
do
up,
it.
the boss will target the main tank with elegant
Yeah,
evisceration.
it's like
Either
it's
in
saying
the
stuff, and
hits
it's
or
like,
use
oh.
weapon
I'm not
cooldowns
even gonna
for
bother with
late
part 2.
rounds.
I'm
Blood
just
Ray
watching
casts
part
will occur,
1.
and this time, 3 panels
But
will
man.
be
There's
added
parts?
to the boss. Players
It's
will
the
need to
fourth
identify
part.
which panel is not
There's
being
always
controlled
Yeah.
by Blood
two
Ray,
parts
and save this
to the fourth
information for
fight.
later. The platform
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know how they do with the raids.
I knew that.
When you get to the 4th level, like, you have the normal version where you go in, you fight it, there's no huge transition or whatever, but in the Savage version, once you get to, like, the halfway point, like, the whole arena just lights up and there's this cinematic transition, and all of a sudden you have this uber ultima boss that is not available in the normal mode.
Ooh, that's gonna be one of them in this one.
Checkpoint.
Have fun on Pinax, just saying, I hate you, Celine. Heart.
Yeah, and Max is a bitch to Savage.
Oh my god.
will return to normal here for a short time. Here we move the boss into the center.
And
of
you
the
actually
arena to
see
prepare
what
for the next
Blood
round
Ray
of
does.
attacks. The boss will cast
Regular
setting the scene
goes
again,
an
and a
AoE.
new pattern of
But Blood Ray
elemental panels
now, his specialty.
Debuff and tethers and roll
Texas
call
Healer's got
and...
the easy job.
Yeah, we don't
Vampire's so
move.
popular again.
DPS gets to do the swoop train.
My life is in the DPS's hands.
Yeah,
A
please,
reverse.
please don't let your healers and tanks die.
It's
I
a
thought
reverse.
It depended on which group got the thing.
How much buff she get?
That is crazy.
Next up, Vengeful Balone will mark all tanks and healers with acting DPS debuffs, and all damage dealers with either an acting tank or acting healer
Oh.
debuff. If these debuffs are not removed before they expire, you will die. The boss will then cast Elemental Balone, afflicting all players with elemental resistance down debuffs. This will eventually make players take lethal damage from the 3 elemental panels the boss used Blood Ray on earlier. Another Blood Ray cast, this time targeting all players. This will deal a
Swoop
fair
train.
amount of raid-wide damage, so healers be ready to top everyone off before the next mechanic. The boss will then cast Balone Bursts, and 8 explosive Aether Orbs will form around the platform. At the end of the cast, these orbs will tether to the players closest to them, marking them up with that roll. Similar to normal mode, players cannot pop orbs of the same roll. Popping an orb will deal high damage in a wide circle that must be soaked by 2 people. It'll also apply a Thrice Come Ruin stack, and players cannot get hit by more than 2 orbs or they will die. Furthermore, getting hit by an orb is how each player will remove their acting roll debuffs. To avoid overlapping explosions and ensure that all players are popping the appropriate orbs, we set up around the boss in a specific way before the orbs appear. The 2 tanks will stand at the north and northeast, while the 2 healers stand at east and southeast. The 2 damage dealers with acting tank rolls will stand at south and southwest, across from the real tanks, while the 2 damage dealers with acting healer rolls will stand at west and northwest, also across from the real healer. These pairs will each be sharing the damage of 2 orb explosions. As soon as the orbs tether to players, each player will run with their partner through the boss to the opposite cardinal and pop their first orb. The pairs will then rotate clockwise to pop their second orb. There is a high amount of ray damage involved here, so healers beware. Next up, the boss will cast Periactory, and all players will need to stand
tether, roll,
not
tether,
tethered
death.
by Bloodbreak earlier, or they will die. The panel will still deal high raid-wide damage, so be ready to top everyone off. Next up, another Bloodbreak cast will target all players, shield and heal. The boss will then cast Blown Coils, and 4 circles will appear around him that will display icons showing either no DPS or no.
Oh my god, there's 2 in
damage
each.
for them.
What?
Each coil must have a player of the appropriate role stand inside of it, or they will explode and you will die. Immediately after, the boss will cast Inversive Clammus, and 4 tethers will target random players. To handle this combo, we assign a player from each role group to stand in each coil circle. The players that are not allowed to soak the coil circles will need to each grab a tether and spread them apart to avoid overlapping with any other players. The boss will then cast Etheric Clammus, and players will have to keep in mind which role group soaked the first set of Blown Coils, as they will be unable to take the tethers later. Another Bloodbreak cast on all players to heal through before the boss casts another set of Blown Coils. Players will need to quickly identify who needs to stand in the coil circles and do so before they explode. These players will also be unable to take the roll called debuff.
I get it. So the first tether, don't take, the first roll call, don't take tethers. Second one, don't take poison, right?
During the next Inversive Clammus cast, the players that did not soak the first set of coils will need to grab the tethers and spread them apart to avoid overlapping others. This is followed by another Decolation Raid-Wide Blast and another Elegant Evisceration Double Tank Buster. The boss will then cast Setting the Scene again, and the 4 elemental panels will again form in a random pattern over the arena. The boss will cast Penex, and the panels will begin to explode one by one in the same manner as earlier. Adjust for the lightning and water first, then be ready to stack or spread. When the boss jumps to the center, carefully identify what version of the attack is incoming and from which direction before adjusting for it and the 3rd panel explosion. Remember that you have a bit of time before the 4th panel explosion to position yourselves appropriately for the final stack or spread. The panels will disappear here, and the boss will cast 3 more Decolation Raid-Wide Blasts in a row before going invulnerable to casting in range. You'll need to bring him sub 50% before this time, or you will die. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. Up next, we'll look at the second boss encounter of the 4th Circle Savage. As always, thanks for watching. Till next time.
Oh my god. Okay. Do I have enough to go get my White Mage King? Or I already have it? Okay, search. Oh, it's in my inventory. Okay, yeah, I can go upgrade my cane. Still sweating. Jesus. Every last bit of my gear is spirit bonded. Oh, I got lucky. Sexy.
Oh no. Oh no.
While we're getting prepped here for our first attempt on P4S, I think this may be an ample time for a commercial break. As I upgrade my gear. talk all dirty crap about followers who aren't subscribed. Hardy heart. No, not really.
I mean, I'll talk shit.
All the shiz. Now I can equip my cane. And my white mage is officially eye level 600.
Congrats.
Words? Can we have words? Are you talking about words on the stream? We can totally do words on the stream. I still need to grab some materia real quick. Oh wait, no, I was able to pull it out of my other cane. No. Spell speed. There we go. I melded. Words on stream. I gotta find it. Gotta push all the buttons. Doop. We need to go get our...
Yeah, I'm retaining absolutely zero of this video.
I'm just knowing what the names are and what to look for on the big deep, the big healing.
Guy,
That's all I'm getting.
for the tethers guy, just make sure you're behind us. Shara's gonna be to the right, I'm gonna be to the left on positioning. If we're the ones with the tethers initially, then we just stack south, and then they're gonna swoop train, go back north, and the tanks and healers are gonna spread in the front of them.
I think it was the first group that gets hit with those.
Is it broken?
With that can't take the tethers, and the second group can't take the debuffs. So you would actually, if you get hit with the debuffs, you go past the debuff off to a tank or healer, and
I think instead of using can'ts and stuff, it should be first group takes the debuff.
Oh, okay.
I think she said it was random players though.
I know, but it's first. You said first group of tethers.
Yeah, if it's the first, not the tethers, the whatever she called the ability.
Break, right?
Chlamydia?
Sure, we'll call it that. The first blood rake.
Okay. What does the
It's
first
either
blood
gonna
rake
be-
take?
Try this again.
That one cannot take tethers.
Okay, so the first
According-
blood rake takes debuffs. It's
Okay.
easier to say what they
Yes.
take than using what they can't take. So first blood
Gotcha.
rake takes tethers. When you start throwing things, you gotta start thinking opposites. The way
Works
way
is
more
Well,
confusing.
true. But it's going to be harder for somebody that was hit by the first blood rake that gets. They're not going to know who to pass it off to. So, like, whoever gets the second blood rake, if they end up having a debuff, they have to pass that off. So, or you're going to be like trying to figure out who's got it that you can take it from. You see what I'm saying? It's going to be easier for somebody that gets a debuff that is supposed to have a tether to pass the debuff off than somebody to go looking for it. And that's the whole concept with the swoop train too. It's just going to be easier once those debuffs are on who needs to have them, then the other group comes through and picks up the tethers.
But that means I'm gonna have to move and not be able to DPS.
I don't give a fuck about your DPS. Learn the mechanics first.
Oh my.
Mechanic first.
I need to buy over.
Trying to see if I can do marbles on stream, Celine, but I gotta like download it first, I think, or something.
gonna be an interesting one.
All good. Although I do need something new and different, and an alternative to words on stream, especially when it breaks.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult, but everything looks like that when it's condensed in a 10-minute video that
Yeah,
you
I'm
just
like,
watch.
yeah, slow down.
It's so much
Well, I like-
easier when we go in and then it clicks for somebody and they can dumb it down for us one step at a
Yeah.
time. So
I'm
it's
gonna
think
punch
I
in the
was watching-
things.
It's gonna click. Each mechanic clicks for somebody. It's so much easier to break it down one mechanic at a time.
Yeah. We went from orange to now purple.
Well, at least the song's better.
Yes,
The
yes.
song changes for once, finally, goddamn.
I'm actually gonna stop
And
playing
it
stream
doesn't-
music and play the game music for that.
And it doesn't appear like it'll burn our retinas.
Oh my god, my eyes hurt so much last night.
This obviously it will probably be like a spoiler or not, but I'm hoping the second phase changes the song some way.
I haven't
You got
heard it
the-
yet, but I want to say it's like a metal rock version of the song or something.
Oh, I hope it's different. That's all I care about.
Pretty sure it does.
I still haven't done Eternity.
I want the Eden mount. I want it.
I want to unlock the ultimates. I want to try ultimates.
One day. One day.
One day. I
Monday?
do want the
Okay,
stage.
Monday.
No, one day. One.
Monday.
Uno.
December.
Ken, does that mean
Shit.
you're throwing me on Monday? Let's do it.
Well, I am gonna do Eternity one day.
Monday it is.
Celine, Marbles is downloading. I don't know how long though.
Just so I can put it out here so that you guys can talk to some folks if you want to. I will be going out of town. It would be Wednesday the 13th and the Thursday the 14th. I'll be out of town that whole week. So we've got time to try to find somebody for you guys.
And if it's just for a week, might probably just pug it.
Pug it or run something else or whatever you guys want to do. I'm just letting you know ahead of time, like way ahead of time, so that if you guys do want to find, like we've had, I guess Sky, whoever, Coit's friend Sky, if he wants to help, if he's already working on it and can add some insight to make stuff easier, who knows? But I will not be here.
Yeah.
Get some in-singer weapons.
Whatever you got to do.
My not so subtle way of just getting more runs in hopes that the mount may drop.
I still don't have my weapon.
Your weapon.
I still don't have my Ensinger weapon.
Oh.
Oh, you still don't have.
Oh, this just took over my entire screen. Oh no. A very small percentage of individuals may experience epileptic seizure when exposed to certain light patterns or flashing lights. Warning.
Yeah, we just finished that.
Right?
We just finished that. Now we're going to a new color. Honestly, purple and orange are like my favorite.
Is there a way I can put this like,
Color.
in window mode? Because holy crap.
Definitely a Halloween
Window,
bunch right there.
monitor, Why? That, ooh. Confirm. That work? Kind of. Not really.
So we're definitely gonna have to split into 2 groups for this one. 100%.
There we go. That looks better. Heck yeah. That's
Oh yeah, so to get it out of the way ahead of time, Naka, do you want the east or the southeast for when we have to run through to get to the other person that we're going to? Do you know which one I'm talking about?
Because the tanks are, what is it, north and northeast, and healers are east and
Southeast,
Southeast.
yeah. Exactly.
I'll take southeast.
Okay, I'll take east. East Coast!
How do I connect Twitch? How do I get out of settings? To access the home screen, please sign in with Twitch. Ow. I will figure this out. Marble on stream. You're logged in. You may close this tab. The game is waiting for you. Okay. Received invalid token. What? Okay, cool. I'm signed in. I still don't know what I'm doing. Click on a featured track. I know, I don't want to play a featured track. I want to figure out how to do this on stream.
Okay, I'm back.
Hello, back on front.
I will fucking kick you in the side.
Oh my lord.
I'll punch you in the other side. Now what?
Ooh, here we go.
I'm like a
Now
Rubik's
what?
Cube. Which side?
Right side.
Wrong side!
Right side.
Wait, you want to do Invuln for Elegant Evisceration or just regular swap?
Swap, because I don't know how long the debuff lasts. I mean, we can try it, but
Nah, we can swap.
That's fair.
That's fair.
because depending on the debuff, if it lasts longer than my invuln, there's no point.
Plus,
There's a second one, and I don't think Invuln is off cooldown on that second one.
Hey, what up, Count Chocolate? Never liked your cereal.
The spikes.
Like, we get the vampire guy. I mean, we get a new vampire elder dragon and monster hunter. Bee rising.
It's the
So many
season of
vampires.
vampires.
I like the sound of Elder Dragon Vampire.
Vampires grow more popular in times of economic. Zombies during time boom.
Now, because it's a different song, I turned my thing up a little bit.
Checking the range on your elusive jump.
Will I kill myself? It was basically what that meant.
Will
I'm gonna-
Shara elusive jump into the spikes before raid 9's over?
At least once.
I will be watching them closely.
Should we start a prediction for that?
I'll set focus on
I don't know.
Shara.
She just measured it, so
Show us what that stripper pole do.
Please move cat.
Leroy Jenkins!
oh god, Gil.
That one doesn't count.
No, it doesn't.
Who told you to do that? Which one of them was it?
I can easily move between these spikes, so this is horseshit.
Wow, we'll go for potato stuff.
Ooh, how do I do this? I don't do this on my.
I mean, this part right here, I could just walk through. That's what Kote.
That's it.
Dude, he looks so sick. The fucking red.
Exactly the same.
I haven't run this in ages. I
Dang.
stopped doing the raid.
How could you not it's the first time in P4S?
I was told he looks the same.
Yeah,
Right.
where's your cool wings? Bitch.
You ate him.
I could go for some wings.
God damn it.
Some wing cataract.
Okay.
By the way, I watched like 5 minutes of the video. Yeah.
For part
Hold
1.
and try to remember what the video said. Yeah.
Well, I'm wondering if we don't want to try to place markers, at least from the reference in the video.
Does this look like in kindergarten? No, we use crayons here.
Oh no, wait, hold up.
Crayola.
Hold up, hold up.
I like the
Holding.
flavored Crayola crayons.
I canceled it. What do you mean, okay?
Hold up. Hold up.
Oh, we got 2 strippers, I just realized. Bring your son to work day.
There we go. It took me like 5 minutes to figure out how to do a prediction.
Fiction.
Oh, that's easy. Just guess.
To see if Shara's gonna go into the spikes. First time being cancelled.
I've noticed it, but he looks more with staff. Slow. I don't pay attention to Geig at all.
How?
He used to be my partner.
Yeah, Naka proved to be a better partner.
Uh-huh.
I guess I don't really need Insinger markers, do I? No, I don't need Highland markers. I need more marker slots.
Yes.
have 3.
I need to introduce you to something off stream.
I'll be okay.
Is she cute?
And practical.
This is the one we're gonna use?
Practical.
Because if it is, I'll save it too.
Once you have
Can I?
Yeah, I'm done.
Thank you. I want to learn. I want to. Yes.
We want to go do more dying.
Dying to purple now.
I like her.
And I love orange, but that place just made me question my favorite color.
See you again.
Nobody likes dying to their dinner.
Wait, like DKO.
Yes, we will not be able to
Ten
take
killer tethers.
We will not be able to take tethers.
Oh boy.
I have to pass a debuff. Your DP. Oh no, I needed the debuff.
Oh, wait. Aren't I supposed to do that?
Wait,
I'm trying to take
Tether's
the debuff.
stacked?
Fools!
Yeah, I couldn't
You're
grab
not
the
stacked.
debuff from... Why
You're
couldn't I
gonna
grab the debuff from Quake?
Because once the debuff passes, there is a couple of seconds where no one can take it from you. That was in the video.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I can invul and it only lasts like 5 seconds.
Okay, we don't know.
Still say we use the terminology can take debuff.
Well, and I didn't see in her video
Right,
that there's
and then take
actually
Buster with raid.
What's that?
there's a marker on who has them, so that makes that easier. I thought it was just gonna be like where you could see it.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you would actually have something spinning around you to signify to everybody else that you have that debuff. So that helps.
Right.
Yeah, as long as we stack on either side, I spread it just a little bit though. We can see the debuff, and the other side will take it if they need to.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's a twofold tank bust with invuln on the first.
Yeah, I can invul this.
They love their 2-hit tank busters in Savage.
Next up, Barry Harris will take a picture from players and funnel it into his current switch. Regular English basically means he's saving it for later. This is followed by a second blood rate cast. Again, the group of affected players is random, and you'll need to keep an eye on who is affected as it will come into play very soon.
I've got first surprise. DPS have blood rate.
Tank healers or tethers? AoE.
Got silver debuff.
Why'd you pass it?
Alright,
I have
DPS stack so they could grab the tethers.
Yeah.
You said tank healers have tethers.
Yes, they're supposed to get the tethers. You're saying who was supposed to get it, right? So I told you deep tank healers tethers. So that means they have to take the tethers from us, you and me, guy, and then they go to the other side. They have to spread it.
100%. Because that makes it sound like tank healers are supposed to be getting the tethers.
Yes,
Okay,
tank healers
getting them
tethers.
from other people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first group is the group that. Let me go back to the video because I believe it's the first group that gets hit with blood rage cannot take tethers. If the DPS were the first ones to get hit with blood rage, then we would not be able to take tethers.
So we take the debuff.
Light groups.
Yes. So we would go get a debuff, and then when the tethers come out,
Northern Cape. Oh shit.
I don't think we made the
Yeah.
right
So.
We did not.
Alright, so I didn't mean to confuse you guys. So if I say tank healer tether, that means that the tanks and the healers are coming to us when we have the tethers and we're stacked, and they do that quote unquote swoop train, where you guys are gonna have to spread in front of them so you don't hit each other with the AoE.
I didn't get it tethered. I had to go.
Right, because it's tethered
Did you
just
make sure?
like in Phoenix, where the tether picks rando people and teach them how to get it.
Okay.
Yeah, if they get it automatically, they don't have to move and do the swoop. That's fine.
See, there's gonna be times where y'all have to pick up the tethers, and you can understand how much asinine it is. You can feel me in Coit's pain.
Learn
what it's like to have to grab a tether.
Hey.
I'm a tank first.
Feel that means
1
you
second.
stop
I know how it
rolling.
goes.
I'm actually having.
Yeah, so that last run, tanks and healers had to have both the tether and the debuff.
Okay, so if the DPS, it's possible for DPS to get both blood rakes then.
Yes, as what happened just then.
Okay, I thought it was weird. Got it.
Yeah, it's not a either or. It's not a blood rake goes DPS first and blood rake goes to tank healers or vice versa. Anybody. It's one of the two groups. So tanks and healers can get both blood rakes, in which case DPS you have the debuffs and the tethers, or vice versa. Like there's any combo.
Got it. Understood.
Okay, I understand that part, but I'm still having trouble knowing how it works.
Alright.
I'll
First
call out
blood
if
rake.
you need stuff, right, Coit?
If you get first blood rake, when the debuffs come out, you need to make sure you have a debuff. When the second blood rake comes out, if you have the second blood rake, you need to make sure you pick up a tether. And if you get both,
Joker. That
you
was
need to
a
get
much
both.
better explanation.
I think that was backwards, but did you just see the video?
That was right.
No. First blood rake, you cannot have tethers, so you need to get debuffs.
Are you sure?
Yep.
I thought it was the other way around.
Nope.
Rise along. Yep.
They get debuffs.
DPS will take tethers.
I have one. Somebody take mine. Anybody missing one?
Yeah. That was a goof. Cause yeah, it's like once you pass it, you've got a few seconds and then you can't pass it again, so we're gonna have to get...
Should we fan ourselves and alternate ourselves in the back? Except for tanks.
Well, I feel like if the way this is kind of lined up, like if we did... Like, if we're doing south side, we need to be spread a little bit right here between 2 and 3.
I feel like we should
As we
have
just
tanks and
each player-
healers take the letters and DPS take numbers.
do
I
that.
thought it was tanks, heals, or DPS.
But then you'll have to cut between extra people, huh? I mean, this way you'll always have somebody next to you. Is that how it is?
In the videos, tanks, heals,
Okay.
Yeah, at least for that part.
Because I just saw what had happened was, I mean, I had a tether, and the only way for Chara to go get another tether was to pass through me, because everybody was on the right side or whatever.
So
Like when debuffs went out, everyone spread out like crazy.
Imagine
Yeah, I
that.
know. That's what I was just. I can't believe they missed it.
the correct me if I'm wrong. Bloodbreak is either going to pick all DPS or all tanks and healers, right?
Each time, yes.
Yeah.
Each time. And that also means that the debuffs that go out for roll call is either going to be all DPS or all tanks and healers, right?
No.
It's not.
No,
okay.
random.
The debuff and the tethers pick random people, and it's got to be picked off of them or kept.
But I think that's why they did the tanks, healers north and the DPS south, so that no matter who's random, if I'm not supposed to have a debuff and I get one, I can go pass it off to tanks and healers that need them. Or vice versa, they can come get them from me. I'm standing there with a thing around me. We just need to figure out who's gonna move in that regard. The person that needs to go get it, or the person that doesn't need it and needs to pass it off.
Well, if we're south and they're north, we could just move at each other and someone's gonna pass it off and then run back. But if everyone's running together through the middle, no, I'm saying like if we're spread a little bit. If we're all south and they're all north and we're spread fanned around and we're running straight back at each other, running straight at each other through the boss, we shouldn't pass it off to each other if we're spread enough apart, no?
On the video, it showed everybody stacked on C with the tether at one point.
There's also
Yeah.
another group there.
That was after the debuffs went out though.
It says straight up, tanks and healers stay still.
Okay.
Yes, me. We're going off the video. Oh, I see why you were saying cannot.
So here's the thing. For that to happen, the debuff roll call needs to be swapped first. So people who can take the debuff need to grab it, and then tanks heals north, DPS south, so that tethers can be swooped. So Blood Rake, first one. Blood Rake, second. Roll call goes out. People who can take debuff, grab it. Bandit C. While tanks healers, or no. Debuff has to get swapped. Then we can go A and C. Tanks healers A, DPS C. And then shift to grab tether DP. Oh, that's what I did last time. This last time, I could pick a debuff. So before I went to A, I grabbed Chara's debuff and went up and stand on A.
I wanted to give Naka my debuff, but I didn't want him.
We fumbled around with that. Like we got close to each other, and then I was like, oh no, I don't need it, and then I already had it. So
So we should definitely stay spread so we don't accidentally infect each other with COVID.
there you go. And so anybody else can see if we've got it. Unless you need it, don't come near me.
In the video during roll call, they're definitely at cock positions.
All right, let's get clock positions around one of the squares here. Are we using this one? Or are we too close?
I would still probably try to keep tanks, healers north.
Do we want to go ahead and set the clock based on the burst that we'll have to deal with later, which would be tanks north-northeast, healers east, southeast, and DPS accordingly.
So DPS west.
DPS,
DPS
south.
will be on blue and purple.
Yes,
Tank healers red.
red and yellow.
Red and yellow, red and yellow.
I think that would be best. I will be at C.
I will be at 3.
And I will go to D. So that leaves
And the mute remains silent.
2. depending on
No,
if you
Shara,
want-
4.
Yeah, I guess 4. So we're actually going to end up doing this more east-west than north-south.
Kind of.
But I'm saying, like, if, you know, yeah.
Though I will say, and I think this is what Shar is getting at by saying, I guess I'm 2. Geig, can you be on D or D
Yeah, I
or
can.
4? Because being D and 4 and Gil and Shar being D and 3, they can still take care of their positionals and get that little extra oomph. Because that's a good potency boost.
Yeah, okay. Then put me at D so I don't have to run as far. So that would make you at 4 awkward.
Yep.
Yep, you need to D.
Look at how he's dressed. Of course he wants to be.
Yep. D for DPS.
Of course it is. You ready to try this again?
Yeah, I only learned from doing it, so I'm good to go.
Yeah, pretty much. Start your C.
I know there's a tank up there, so I'm not trying to stand all the way over at 4. But I think that is DPS. Need to pick up debuff.
Too far away.
Yep.
No, clearly not. They're dead.
I'm in the bubble. My body is in the bubble.
Tank seals will take tethers.
DPS roll call.
I've got a debuff.
I got a debuff.
There's 4 debuffs out and I'm dead.
Alright, take my tether. Take my tether. Somebody's missing a tether, Jitoki.
I got the debuff.
No, but
No,
you
I
still
took it
gotta
from
pick
you.
up the tether.
Oh.
You still have to pick up the
I took
tether.
the debuff from you.
That wasn't too living dead.
Blink.
I don't know how this works.
Recommend being between water and fire, wherever that might be.
Oh, that sounds
Alright, electricity first, be out. Gonna be out, and then light break.
Fire. Dash. don't know. Because we didn't do light party.
So, Ian and Naka, I know you love each other and rely on each other as teammates, but y'all should have been. So, let's use light parties from T2.
Okay.
Ian!
So that means this, and that means that.
Yep.
Not first or last.
Very glad. Blood gonna take the healers.
DPS or tethers?
No, we don't know that yet. Now we know that. Stop running around so much.
I'm sorry, I'm getting confused.
Stay still.
Somebody can take my data.
Kentucky, take my COVID.
Are we stacking then for tether part? Oh, I have one.
Okay.
Oh, somebody stole it.
Taking it from fucking your fellow DPS.
That's why they do this.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, there's a difference between North and South and East and West.
I see it. It's an Inga. Oh my god, no mana. The mana's gone. Deleted.
There's a good diagram somewhere.
I'll check and see if June Bob made one. Probably has.
Yeah, the videos are a bit much.
Lightning Fire.
Digest.
Yeah,
There's not like, I just want to see some pictures of where they have it.
Yeah, because I clearly don't know where I'm going.
I'll be knocked back and poisoned. Easter. Kate, we're back.
You can't stand in the square when it goes up now.
No, you cannot. There's the poison. Yes, for this one, now, you cannot be in the square that is erupting.
What's that, Inga? Stack on each other depending on your roll. Right. How about from the debuff? Like that's what we're trying to do for Tether, if we can get everybody coordinated.
Yeah. I think once you, if you need to get the debuff or drop off the debuff, then we have to move to those positions or the tethers are going to be all over. Like mine, I had one on me and I was like, oh, and then it got stolen. So
Yeah, I stole it. I wanted to live.
Okay, June Bob does, but he doesn't.
I didn't die,
different
but-
strategy.
Can't find any cool diagrams like we found for P2 and everything.
You gonna try this here?
I know we've been looking at the UTQ guide.
The healers are having both. Whoa, what? Nope. Okay. Yes, good move.
I have a debuff.
Okay, coming to Naka. Got it.
On the add.
And I have my tether.
I don't know who am I talking to? Like we've got to have a place to do this exchange because I can't run around the board trying to figure out who has what.
Oh,
Enjoy.
I couldn't enjoy it. Totally.
I'm touching spikes.
This is fun.
Okay. But if you do that, how do you pass the debuff, Inga? So settle COVID, then stack for tethers?
Yeah.
That's what I said earlier.
There's a lot of information going out.
Fair.
But if we're stacked,
There's like 4 people saying information at the same time.
Yeah, it does.
but I think if we're stacked and we already know if the tethers come south to DPS and DPS are supposed to have it, fine. But if somebody gets north,
Tethers are random.
that's what I'm saying. If it splits, let's say there's 2 DPS south that get their tethers, they don't have to be bothered by it. Then the other 2 DPS need to go around clockwise or counterclockwise or however you want to set it up to go pick up the other 2 tethers and come around the other side so they don't cross in front of the other DPS that already have their tethers. And it's just going to be easier so we don't start stealing tethers if you're stacked. Like Rafe said, we've got to learn his pain.
I'm saying it jokingly, but I'm dead serious. Tethers are a bitch, and y'all are
And we
getting
know
a
how
fraction
to
of the anger.
Oh, thank God there's a toolbox.
Inga gave it.
What I've been using for.
Okay. So definitely gonna save this. Is this the whole fight?
Shit.
It looks like this is
First phase.
So it says up to step 22.
Okay, this is. Okay, let's not.
Just kind of changes positions a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, this is like modified June Bob for the toolbox.
Alright, thanks Inga. I think that'll help visualize it a little bit. So I guess we can just hold off on clock position for now. Just remember your spot for later in the fight.
So let's just do the tank seals north, DPS south.
Yeah. I would still remember our clock positions for later though. So. Since apparently they come up again.
Yep, balloon burst. No Gil. If we do toolbox, there will be no need to do the sweep train.
It's just, it's pre-positioning for tethers, right? Is what it is?
Bingo.
Alright.
So regardless, tanks and healers are going up north, while DPS does the switching.
Okay, am I good to pull?
I think so.
You still looking at the steps?
Well, I'll count.
We only need to worry about, like, the first couple.
I'd say if we can get through about
Yeah.
step 15.
And we get tethered.
They cannot actually. So we're not supposed to be spread. We're supposed to be thin.
I know.
Well, then, I'm going to apologize to everyone who asking for that. They cannot access better. Things on the fly.
It really just depends on how you're looking at it. If it's like up to you to resolve your stuff, then you need to know what you cannot pick up. And I think it's easier if everyone just knows that, hey, you get the first one, you can't have a tether on you. You need to make sure somebody comes, jump up and down if you got to, kind of deal.
Electricity first. Electricity and fire.
Getting it.
The knockback. Northern
No, no.
Oh, hell. Sword was glowing.
Spread.
Shift in. Oh, because this is north. Whoops. It doesn't matter where he's holding his cape out to then, huh?
No, it's someone who's glowing.
Ah, okay. Or the name of his cast?
No, the name of the cast tells you the direction. The glowing thing tells you whether it's cleave or blowback.
Does it glow differently, or
The sword glows or the cape glows.
each? Give me a second. I gotta think of the word. And each cardinal direction has both symbols.
Yes.
Okay, it just looked like red spikes to me. That's why I was.
No, look. The cape that he's holding will glow if it's going to be a knockback. The spike on the cardinal will glow if it's gonna be the slice.
No. The cardinal marker does not glow. You have to read the cast bar. So in the regular, there was only the single marker with a sword or a cape above it. That's gone. All 4 markers are going to appear. The cast bar starts north, south, east, west. That tells you which one he's going towards. Whether his cape or his sword glows tells you whether it's a cleave or knockback.
Alright, and he's holding it, right? So it's the sword or cape he's holding. Whereas in the original one, it's the symbol appears.
Yes.
Got it. I think so.
Yeah. So you have to look at the cast bar and look at him.
Okay.
You have to look at both.
Yeah, Casper tells you which way he's going. He tells you what he's doing.
Okay.
I understand that better than shit. I don't know why.
Because it's substantially easier, to be brutally honest.
DPS are getting both then. So now we will get into our north and south and get on A and C.
Stay a little spread because we gotta do poison first.
Everyone on A and C, doesn't matter. Get on your right. If you don't have a debuff, go north and grab one from the tank healers. That's you, Aqua. Go grab one. Not from me. Go up north.
I thought they had that. They couldn't have you. Okay. I'm getting myself pushed around.
I am not allowed to move. I can't do shit.
Yeah, so that's why I think it's the DPS removes, so we'll go in and grab it. And then we adjust for tethers.
Okay.
Yeah, and then then after you collect the tethers, you spread so that we don't kill each other.
No, that's floor spikes, Gil. I don't know what lag spikes are. Shitty New York internet.
More learning, more learning.
The only person who ever is able to grab tethers.
Especially when you're not supposed to have them.
Yep. Okay, so DPS get everything. So sit in directly north and south positions right now. If you're a DPS and you don't have the debuff, go north and take it from somebody. Not you, you have one. Nope, you still gotta get a shard.
I know, I'm waiting.
Again. Wait now.
Oh, sorry, I meant to say earlier, we've been talking so much I haven't been able to cover this display. My reprise comes off cooldown in time for that second decollation. I can handle both of them. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I hit it just in case because I don't have the mental clock.
All good. It's literally our first time in here, so... Generally, that's it's either going to be water or earth, electricity, so proximity based, and fire, light burst.
Okay, so other way.
Okay. Now this is going to be knockback with poison, easterly, and the cape is glowing. Oh shit! I'm dead. Or not?
Oh,
Oh, and then
I went west, not east.
you were supposed to get knocked back these.
Oh, so that's how it does it. I thought when he says easterly shift, he jumps east.
He does jump east, but the water was knocking you back first, and then he did his knockback. Does that make sense?
Alright, so poison, water
Yeah, you can-
not tethered.
From the video, you could use your knockback prevention, yeah, for the actual water. I don't know if it works on his knockback, but the water, you can do that if you don't want to be ping-pong balling all over the place.
Right. Oh, we still get the deep. Oh.
I was about to point that out. Yeah, I'm a tank.
Lost the debuff and have the debuff, anti-debuff. Yep. Just like diamond weapon and that transporter downtime. So many people caught word of that.
I gotta practice on pulling him further to the wall.
Win.
Prize is on.
Yes, will not have tether.
Already got a debuff.
Ken, go get a
Wait.
debuff.
Ken, quick, go get a debuff.
Right.
Oh, very not good.
I cannot be running across the DPS with because it fucks with their position.
You just gotta be the one to move every time then. Which is an also fuck with
Does he turn?
It shows so far on the video and this that the DPS are moving for everything.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Boy,
I mean, I
saw
put my
both
debuff
DPS
somewhere else.
runs in the same.
The only problem with that though is like if we leave south to take our debuff up, then I got stuck on the north end when the tethers were going off, and I had to literally run all the way around to avoid picking up a tether.
Alright, this is going to be knockback with poison.
Hey,
You see that. Now this is going to be what?
Doors glowing.
Please. Ooh. That one's going to be there.
And I'm gonna die.
Oh man, the fucking sense direction is all fucked.
Where's the
It's
true
a
north?
perfect square. It's a perfect square.
A. A is true north.
Hey,
No, I'm saying, where's the skill for the rest of us?
man, we're gonna have to get through 3 to get back here.
Yep.
Oh, don't forget anything.
I got the fight down.
I am ready.
I got the whole fight down. Rotation is flawless.
I lied in your damn teeth.
I did good.
You did something.
So we definitely got to be more proactive about the pace at which stuff is picked up, so we have more time to worry about Tetris. People fiddle around too long, and by the time they realize they need to pick up the stuff. Okay.
Back in your ANC. The DPS who do not get roll call, come and pick it up from tanks and healers.
That's you, Shara. Stop attacking and go get it.
Oh, somebody didn't take it from me. Tanks and heals need to pick up tether.
I think someone ejected before they touched shit.
So the only time the tank and healer should be moving is to pre-position forward.
Yes, so in that case situation, what can happen is as soon as we were in our groups A and C, which we can honestly do a little bit closer to the boss for that, since the DPS needed the debuffs, the 2 DPS who did not get roll call would come to tanks and heals and pick it up. As soon as they do that, then tanks and heals are going to move in between the boss and DPS to grab all the tethers and then spread out.
With facts. So, fight parties?
I thought I was
He
dead.
just stands there looking the boss down.
I thought I was dead.
During the entire exploration. During the entire exploration. We're just standing there.
Really pay attention to callouts, because if you do not have the debuff, you have to, and you need to pick it up. You have to pay attention to that shit.
For 14 minutes.
debuff, and he will be moving to DPS to pick them up.
G-spins.
Don't take mine, don't take mine, don't take mine. DPS pick up all tethers.
That's what I was talking about.
It was close, it was close.
So, in that instance, DPS should not, or DPS should have moved towards tanks and healers, and then
That's right.
pre-position themselves for tethers. So we should have picked up debuffs at A, and then moved in front to grab tethers. Because we can't pass tethers to each other.
Oh,
And then
that is
spread.
really. Note, the tank bust is an AoE.
Yeah. Aha.
Alright, distance and group. Fire. Now knockback and poison.
Suddenly, please.
Knockback and I didn't knockback.
Oh, I went the wrong way.
Right
Me too.
before the-
Even with the direction he attacks. Or at least.
Ooh, fine.
Yeah, I.
Bye bye.
Nope, I'm dumb. I just got my direction.
Yeah, that's the reason why I died. I went south and forgot to knock back, so I was right beside the spot and just got nudged right into him.
Oh, fuck. It's gonna take some getting used to.
Oh, no kidding. It's a lot.
This is
It's not
fucking
easy.
horrible.
Welcome to the end of the tier.
Man,
It's on your thinking caps.
Tank, do I look like I think?
Yes.
You really want me to answer that question?
Yes.
No.
Thank you.
I realize far too often how much of an oddity I am in this tank. Sails on.
Tanks and heals will be taking tethers.
Which means y'all will have to move position.
DPS will be taking debuffs. For your north and south groups.
Yes, grab your debuffs and move just. Yeah, tanks and healers pre-position in front. And heal it.
Heal you.
I got
Got
mine.
a setter.
Spread them out.
Right. Bye, deal.
Hey, fuckers.
Hey.
I did get the debuff. It's not showing up on the character sheet.
Well, and it showed like you had like had it and then dropped it off to somebody. Like
Yeah,
that's
well,
that
no.
shiny.
Oh, and I was too close.
What happened?
My old friend.
I said the tank
So-
was an AoE, and then I forgot it was an AoE.
It's a bigger one than most, too.
It's pretty funky.
I'm alive! Why'd you bring me back? I didn't want
For now.
Because I'm doing my job!
He didn't take the
Lightning.
And group.
Haha, lightning groups, that's what we do.
Well, the combos would be
There'll be a knockback on this one, remember?
knockback and
Knockback northerly.
Jumping towards A and pushing back.
And then spread out. Spread. You're gonna die.
So this is one of those moments where one is preferable to the other. In this case, electricity for this second is preferable.
Ow. It hurt. Oh my god, that auto attack took out 50% of my HP.
Yeah, that's a beef.
Attack tank life.
That's a nice beef stew. Docked you.
Aww.
Oh yeah, well I got 7.
Alright,
Oh, well, ain't you special?
we're at 7 minutes till. Do we want to try one more pool, or do we want to call it for the week?
Looking at you, Squirrel.
I think I got the gist of the blood stuff now.
Coming together. Slowly but surely.
Yeah, Shar. I was on the team Shar for that.
Yet.
Yeah. Somebody
Jaded death. Keep dying to fucking blood mechanic.
She doesn't have a chance to
I'm not
beat
giving
you.
you that chance.
Yes, we'll be getting tethered. Tanks and healers will be getting debuffed. So everyone, I would think, would move north, yeah? Watch this. Position here. Thanks, DPS on me, no Gil, back.
I've already got a diva.
I've got the debuff.
Don't have one.
Okay. We got a free position for tethers.
Shit, I'm not gonna be able to bust in and get somebody.
Oh, God.
That's why I think
saying
that stream
everyone,
worked.
everyone got a position, right? You get your debuff, but you just move slightly in front. You pre-position yourself for the tethers. People grabbed their debuff and immediately ran away. You just have to move.
Also, pay attention to when it hits you, because there's the debuff, which is that swirly red. If you pass it off, you'll be surrounded by some little sparklies. If you've got the sparklies, that means you're invincible from getting the debuff back. So don't see the sparklies and think you've got the poison debuff. Make sure you're aware of which visual is queuing for what debuff. Exactly, Shara. Exactly.
So whoever has to pick up the tethers, like, should position themselves in between boss and the other group.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that's why they were doing it the way they were doing it. Because if you get, if we gotta exchange debuffs and you back out, so that I guess the hope is that if you do these stacks that you. So let's say we got 2 tethers going south, 2 tethers going north, and the south, the 2 that don't have it on the south,
No, but see,
they should be able to either.
sorry, no, it's just like if you pre-position, you don't run the chance of running into somebody who already has a tether on your southern side.
If everyone's at A, yeah. The
Okay,
people
so
that
like-
need it are in the front of the others. Okay.
So say like C is the boss. Or
It's like how we
whatever.
stack for P3 for all that.
Kind of, but you have to position yourself in front of the other group, so you can take their debuff, and then move in, or take or pass the debuff, and then and then move in to grab the tether, then spread this way. But people passed their debuff and then just ran away, but you still have to wait for the tether. But it also, you would have to flex depending on who has to get the tether and who has to pass the debuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just play through the toolbox.
Yes.
Yeah, toolboxes are really helpful. You just pause and play it, and it explains mechanics in a simpler way. I feel like.
Like, whoever has to pick up the tethers is the group that should be moving.
Alright, 2 minutes till 10. Congratulations. We finally flipping cleared P3. Good. Remember, so for next week, P1, P2 on your own.
Please jump on the spikes.
Wednesday, P3. Let's try to get that re-clear as quick as possible. And P4.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright, critical roll time for me. Later, y'all.
Dun, dun, dun.
Goodbye.
I'm so emotionally drained. After all the excitement of downing PS3 or P3S. Oh god. Who else is streaming tonight? Naka's tired.
Humor or just in general?
Both? Oh god, Twitch is always taking 3 years to load. Go faster. Ooh, Stephanie, Step Up the Game is streaming Final Fantasy 14. Let's go raid Steph. Haven't raided her in a while. Raid Step Up the Game. She plays on Lamia. She's also a Primal player as well. Plays a lot of Final Fantasy 14. Has a bunch of cute little artwork on her channel. She's adorable. I'm trying to think if I've seen her play any other games. I want to say that she's a little bit of a variety streamer, but like primarily plays Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, it's like right there in her About Me section. Mostly Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, kind of like Naka. I played nothing but Final Fantasy 14. Anywho, if y'all haven't seen her channel before, be sure to give her a follow. If you copy and paste that, we can give her a proper Nakarumi hello, or if you are not a subscriber, you can also copy and paste that when we go into her channel. Show her some love, especially with the pride of the month of June. But otherwise, thank you all for coming along tonight. We'll be back raiding again next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, where we are going to re-clear P3S. Fingers crossed it doesn't take us 3 hours to do it. And then working more on progging into P4S. We also will be streaming this coming Monday, or I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself. This Saturday, where I'm going to be doing kind of a webinar, seminar on testimonies and coming out stories for It Does Get Better. So we'll be talking about that Saturday night, and then Monday night we will be doing some more New Game Plus. So if y'all tune in that night, I'll see you then. If not, I'll catch you next week.